the sacrifices and the sleepless nights, will they serve me well? Only time will tell. I just keep on praying that I'll find my way if I go through hell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the Pass the Peace podcast with your boy Dante, man. We back in here again, man. Got another one. And you know we got to talk about Trump. Though, the Donald. Yeah, we got to talk about this. Because, what does this mean? This guy just caught 34 felonies. Convicted of 34 felonies. That's deep, bro. Like, I mean, it seemed like there might be some some trumped up charges or some, just like, the charges don't seem too harsh. Like, it's like, damn, I can't think of the exact name. What they call it? Money. Cooking the books, basically. He like was moving money around to pay the little prostitute, you know what I mean, and to do other little things, and at the same time manipulating the election. Or you, I don't know. All I know is this fool just got convicted, found guilty on all 34 counts. All 34. That's because he had one of his right hand man, right? He flipped on him, turned his back on him. And karma, man, karma real, bruh. Karma real, karma so real. Like, hey, don't y'all remember he was going at Hillary Clinton? He was saying all this to Hillary Clinton, wasn't he? He was like, oh, she lock her up. Oh, if I was in charge, you'd be in jail. That's what he was telling her. She going to jail. As soon as I get in there, I'm putting her in jail. You know what I mean? Now, how the tables turn. Now, this guy. I ain't saying he gonna do no jail time. I don't think they gonna slap no cuffs on Donald Trump. Actually, what I think is they just walked Donald Trump into the White House. These people about to act a fool now. They about to act a real donkey. It's over now. Like, you thought the Trumpsters was like out there and dedicated and crazy and all that or whatever. They about to ramp it up. It's over. So, motherfuckers better be ready. And they saying, man, they saying more black people going for Trump too. And part of it, believe it or not, part of it could be being relatable in a way. You see, because like, you know how back in the day, all the rappers would like flock to Trump because of the lifestyle, the rich lifestyle. You know what I mean? They like to reference Donald Trump, or Donald Trump will have an appearance on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I mean? He was just around in the culture because he was filthy rich, apparently. You know what I mean? And now he gonna be around in the culture. Motherfuckers gonna put him in the coach. I feel like that could happen, bro. Like even though he don't like the culture, he talks shit about the culture. He wished the death penalty on people like us. You know what I mean? Like when he see us type stuff. But people will still like turn that into a lyric. You know what I mean? I caught 34 felonies. Call me Trump. Something, you know what I mean? It's going to be some way to appropriate him. And I think that's going to get some people that like really don't know which way to go. And all they see is Joe Biden on what he on and Donald Trump on what he on. And it seemed like the things that they do, the way they hitting Donald Trump, it really don't seem like much will stick. Actually, I'm kind of shocked that these was all convictions, and it seemed kind of fishy to me, like convicted on all 34. Now, if this was anybody else, what? There'd be immediate jail time, right? Like they going to the can right now, right? But for whatever reason, everybody seems to think this gonna get pushed back way past the election. And once the election happens, I'm telling you, man, I can feel it. Trump is gonna beat the brakes off of Biden by a landslide. It seemed like, but I did say, see, I just don't understand what would take so long. I understand like the feds got all the time in the world. They can take their time. But if I understand it right, this is a state case against Trump, not a Fed case. So what could take so long? Why wouldn't they just like sentence him right away? Is it because it's a miss of a presidential election and he been campaigning and is that illegal to do that? You can't mess with him right now or something? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get that part. But nevertheless, you better believe his fan base or his supporters about to ramp it up, bro. They ramping it up. I'm surprised they ain't like did something yet, but they learn from their mistakes. They know they can't just be out there because there's too many of them they got exposed on that. You know what I mean? They still trying to expose people on that. So they ain't going to put themselves out there like that. What they going to do is organize and get out there and run them numbers up. Watch. And what's so crazy is I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The Trump presidency, I don't know. Because the way inflation is looking now, you would look back and think that times was better then. But that's just because like money was different then. Even just that short period of time ago, money was different than it is now. So like with Trump coming back in, will it be a change? If you ask me, I don't think we ever see any of the fruits of our labors when it comes to the country and the president, like who we vote for. I don't think we get out what we voted for them for. You know what I mean? Like whether it's city council, you vote for mayor, but that mayor probably ain't gonna, you know what I mean? They got their own agenda. So like that's how I look at them, man. They already got their own little agenda, man. What they gonna do? What they gonna whatever? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, is Trump like a good businessman and really like Was it better when he was in office? Because we got to get ready for it. Because he getting back in there. He getting back in there. He getting back in there. He gonna be so petty. He gonna be so spiteful. He gonna be just out to seek revenge, bruh. He's just gonna be. It's just gonna be. Whew, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy, bro. We ain't seen Petty yet when it comes to this dude. He about to open up the woodwork. Do y'all remember how he was coming at Hillary Clinton? Matter of fact, the Central Park Five. He claims they admitted guilt, right? But then when they was exonerated, he won't back down from it. It's still like, look, these people admitted guilt, such and such was in on it, and this and that and that. Like, he just won't, even after somebody else confessed for the shit. But in his own case, he's found guilty by a jury, and he says it's an attack on our Constitution. Says it's a witch hunt. They is politically motivated, and I ain't gonna it might be. I mean, of course it is. Yes, it's politically motivated. Yeah. They digging up everything on you so that you can't get in. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? What else is it? What else is gonna be the motivation? You are running for the highest office in the country, right? So yeah, it's politically motivated. I don't know why they try to throw that in there, but that's one of their little taglines. It's politically motivated. This is a witch hunt. Attack on our Constitution, attack on the American people, but they can't attack all of us, so they gotta attack him, and he's taking the bullet for us, but he's not going down without a fight, and all this, you know what I mean? And people believe that dude. People believe him, bro. People look past the fact that he cheated on his wife with a prostitute or a porn star, whatever you want to call her. You know what I mean? And paid her big money. And then got busted in the transaction. Like, what? But there's a witch hunt. How about clean your house, bro? How about maintain your lane, my nigga? You just gonna sit around and recklessly talk big shit around people. Talk big stuff around people. Man, you ain't gotta do much. You can just grab them by the you know what. Just, you know what I mean? Talking your talk, huh? You know what I mean? Trying to be braggadocious around people and not knowing that people, it's lessons people don't have the opportunity to learn throughout life because they was fed with silver spoons or something. You know what I mean? Whatever, Like, he lacked that experience to learn not to trust everybody or something, because he coming like different. But at the same time, he a businessman, so he gotta know, like, what the fuck? I mean, I don't get it. Yeah. But, man, this is where we at, bro. And like I said, I don't think he's gonna get no cuffs. He ain't going to jail. I don't think this ain't no money situation, so I really don't know where this goes. See, because what's going to happen, like I said, he's about to get elected in less than, in what is it, 5 months? June, July, August, September, October, November. 5 months away. 5 months away is the election, November 5th. Everybody need to get out there, register to vote, and go vote on election day. If you believe in that kind of thing. Because, like I said, I think a lot of stuff be kind of set up, but not really. You know, you can manipulate what you manipulate, but like I said, these Trumpsters are going to organize and they're going to get out there, and you better believe they registered already, and they going to be ready on November 5th, and they mess around and early vote. That's what they going to do. Mess around and early vote, so you won't even know that it's going to look like the polls are clear to us. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a landslide. Sleepy Joe ain't got a chance. He ain't got a chance, man. I wish we had somebody else, but we don't. So, Sleepy Jizzle. And Trump just gonna skate in. And then 4 years later, they're gonna like, oh yeah, remember them charges? 30 days house arrest. So I don't know. But imagine that. Think about that. So he gonna have Secret Service with him the rest of his life, regardless. So like what? When he go to jail, Secret Service gonna be like there? I don't get it. He ain't going to jail, bruh. He ain't going to jail. He going to Washington, D.C. I said it first. I said it here. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not voting for him at all. But I'm telling you, I see what I see. And they just gave him I don't know what other kind of fuel they could have used to flame this fire that's trying to build. And boom, there they go. That's all they needed. That's all they needed. Yeah, man, but I think that's it on your boy Donald, man, on the Deny. It's been real, man. Once again, this is Dante, and it's been a Pass the Peas podcast, man. Another episode. You know, we ain't do nothing but talk about your boy Donald Trump and what's happening with him and these felonies he got, man. I ain't gonna that's the most felonies. I don't know. He said it. Got more felonies than Alphonse Capone. Anyway, man, it's been real. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. All at Pass the Peas podcast. You should see a picture of your boy or something like that. Go ahead, follow me, man. Subscribe to my little Buzzsprout feed or whatever. You know what I mean? Send me text message. There's a link on there where you can send a text message. Let me know what you think.
All the
Let me know what you
sacrifices and
think.
the
Trump going to
sleepless
jail?
nights, will they serve
What's up?
me well? Only time will
Peace.
tell. I just keep on praying that I'll find my way if I go through hell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell.